everyone. Today I'll be talking to you about the topic don't give up now. So many things that happen to us out of our will, our desires are being altered. But you know what I say? I said that if that desire is good and then you present it to God, it will surely be actualized. You may be feeling rejected, despondent, disappointed, forsaken, even by people mostly close to you. But I want you to look at the lives of the great men, the life of David, who was forsaken and almost forgotten by his family. Look at the lives of Joseph. And what about Hannah, the mother of the prominent prophet Samuel? And what about Jesus himself? And what about the likes of Dangote and Co., who had every ground of giving up but did not because God placed a demand on their destinies, on their lives, to either preserve, liberate, or save a people? If you've ever gone through hard times in life, or you may presently be going through a hard time, and then you're feeling forsaken, you're feeling rejected, you're feeling depressed, it feels like nothing is working out, I want you to know that you are only attaining a qualification to your destiny. So, the people who God choose don't start on a platter of gold. They pass through what I call the gateway. To every destiny fulfillment, there is a gateway, which not passing through that gateway is as bad as not fulfilling destiny. And in between the gateway is a school I call the master's degree school. Alright, so the gateway is characterized by time, and in between that time is childhood and adulthood. And from childhood, we tend to create a picture of what we want our lives to be without picturing the channel to making that picture a reality. And so as we tend to grow, we begin to see how narrow that channel is, and that's when we begin to make adjustments and changes. Oh yeah, at this time we also begin to see God's own plan for our lives quite different from our own plans. And since we have to fulfill destiny, our plans are usually and have to be swallowed up in God's own plans. I'm talking about people who place their trust in God for destiny fulfillment. Alright, they are such people who must pass through the gateway. In this school, you experience pains, you experience rising and falling, you experience a lot of things, like things hardly happen in your favor. It appears your decisions are wrong, you are opposed by loved ones, nothing works out in this school no matter your efforts. Here, the devil is allowed to put you through tests, and he uses his cunning skills such that you feel rejected, you feel despondent, you feel unwanted, you feel less in self-worth. You just don't get it right in this school. But I tell you that this momentary inqualification in time becomes your core qualification. So do not feel you're forsaken even by God, because it will seem so. Alright? I tell you that if God brings you out of this school before time, then your destiny will be partly fulfilled. Yeah, sure. This is the confidence which we have in God that surely there will be an end, and that affliction will not rise up a second time. Oh yes, and once you have graduated from this school, everything begins to change. Yeah, and this is where God places a warrant on you to go and fulfill. Yes, such an uninterrupted fulfillment. You begin to see that things that did not matter begins to matter at this time. You begin to see that the things that did not work becomes effective. You also begin to see that the things you mostly yearn for becomes manifest. You begin to see that shut doors begins to get open and solutions pops out. You begin to see the impossibilities become main possibilities. Yes, you experience God's help in fulfilling your destiny and all things tends to become beautiful. One thing is, in this school, you need faith and perseverance to be able to make it through. Alright? Look at how far you've come, right from your mother's womb until this very time. Okay? And I want you to know that you have come too far to give up. So I encourage you in all ramifications, no matter what you're going through now, no matter what you think you've been through, you don't know the end time of this call, alright? Because nobody tells, it's only God that knows. And since you don't know the end time of it, you just have to keep faith and perseverance. And you have come too far to give up. So I urge you, do not give up. Thank you.